Jess McPherson. Designated player number 15, Riley Devriers. Shortstop number 20, Amelia Russo. Catcher number 9, Michaela Tuck. Second base number 1, Julie Kostuk. Center fielder number 12, Hannah Koziolek. Pitcher number 5, Megan Muir. The head coach of the Humber Hogs is Dwayne Bowles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to remove your hats if you are able to. Please stand and for the singing and playing of our national anthem.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 of OCAA Women's Championship Softball. Right now we are gearing up for the first game of the day between Durham and Humber. Yesterday, Durham played, beating Seneca 16-5. Let's see if they can repeat today. Humber coming in with a little more rest than Durham. We'll see what things are going to look like today. My name's Ben Wright. I'm here with Steve O'Dom. What are your thoughts, Steve-O?
My thoughts are today we have Megan Muir here starting for Humber. Her numbers throughout the season were very good. One of the team's better pitchers, and we'll look to see if she can replicate the season she had. As she throws her warm-up pitches, we're getting ready for first pitch. We'll have Natalie Clemens for Durham lead it off. Durham really came out swinging yesterday, beating Seneca 15-5. They're looking to replicate that performance with another big offensive outing for the team.
Durham yesterday proved why they are second at-bat in the league, 692 total at-bats. They get the bats going, everybody gets a turn, and everybody hits the gaps. Yesterday we saw them looking for where players weren't. Now as we start the game, first player up to the plate.
Natalie Clemens here to lead it off for Durham. Megan Muir is getting set to throw the first pitch of the game. She gets her sign from the catcher. She goes into the line and the pitch. Squares the bunt, foul. Strike one. Clemens looking to get on base there. Just missed the bunt.
We saw a lot of bunt attempts from Seneca yesterday against Durham. Now Durham using the same tactic at the first up at bat.
Muir with the second pitch of the at bat in the windup. Pitch called high. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Clemens.
Natalie Clemens in 24 games has 31 total hits.
Muir gets her sign. Into the windup and the pitch. Called ball high.
A good eye there from the Durham batter, making sure she doesn't swing on anything too high, keeping patient.
Muir getting the sign. The 2-1 pitch is ball 3 high. 3 balls, 1 strike here on Clemens.
Clemens, leading to this up at bat, has a .429 on base percentage.
3-1 pitch from there. Called strike 2, full count. On the leadoff batter, Natalie Clemens.
Some great movement there on the pitch, getting the batter to lean, thinking it was going to hit them as it goes in for another strike.
Murr with 3-2 pitch, swung on and fouled out of play. The count remains full.
Natalie Clemens maintaining her up at bat, staying alive, bringing up the pitch count. Still a full count for her.
Clemens in the box, waiting for the 3-2 pitch. Murr gets a sign into the windup and the pitch. High, ball 4 after leadoff walk for Clemens.
For the first up at bat of the game, Humber walks Clemens.
Now
Durham
batting
on base.
Now batting the catcher, number 16, Gracie Hearns. Runner on first here for Hearns. Looking to advance that runner into scoring position. Murr into the windup and the pitch. Bunt down the third baseline. Third base picks up on the first in time to get the out. The runner moves from first to second on the sacrifice bunt by Hearns.
So as Gracie Hearns advances the runner, she actually has a .678 on base percentage. So she is on base a lot, gets a lot of hits as she bunts there to advance the runner.
Now batting for Durham, number 19, Jocelyn Shelton. The pitch from Murr. Called ball high.
So 1 ball with 1 out and a runner on base. Durham looking to score here.
Murr into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and fouled into the glove. Caught by Tuck.
Great pitch. Great job maintaining that foul cut by the catcher. A drop ball could have meant a stolen base.
Muir gets her sign. And the pitch. Swung on, driven. Deep left field. That ball is down to the gap for a base hit. Runner takes off for second. Runner from second coming home. That's an RBI double for Jocelyn Shelton.
Durham now with the early lead with 1 out. That's an RBI hit to the gap between left and center to the fence. That's the first big hit of the game. First hit of the game, actually.
Durham picking up where they left off yesterday. Swinging the bats well. Now batting the cleanup hitter, Sydney Reddick. She hit that long ball yesterday that just went foul. Let's see if she can replicate that in play today. Ball fouled off behind home plate for strike 1.
Sydney Reddick has 25 hits on the season with a .479 on base percentage. A big hitter here. Let's see what she can do.
Muir with the pitch. Swung on, driven, up the middle, through for a base hit. The runner from second will go in to score. That's an RBI base hit for Sydney Reddick, and Durham leads it 2-0 in the top of the first.
Durham now going round and round. That's 2 early runs in the first inning. Durham looking to run up the score like they did last game. Quick change of the ball for the pitcher.
Abby Suffel coming up to bat now. She wears number 22. She will play right field today. Muir trying to limit this damage. And the pitch. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. Muir gets her sign into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, fouled behind home plate. That's 2 strikes now on Suffel.
These Durham players are good under pressure, able to get runs when they are down in the out, down in the count.
Muir with the pitch. Called outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Suffel.
Excellent patience by the Durham batter to watch that one as it goes for another ball, or for the first ball of the count.
Muir with the pitch. Called ball, 2-2 count with a runner on first here. Suffel looking to get anything in play here. Muir into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, popped up towards third base side in foul territory. caught by the third baseman, Vieira.
Make that 2 outs now as the pop-up foul is caught by third base. Ready under that one. Durham now with 2 outs. Yesterday we saw what they could do with 2 outs, running up the score. They do still have a runner on base.
Now batting, Wrigley Easton. Her first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Riley Easton with 1 home run on the season. She has 20 RBIs and a 500% slugging average.
Easton gets her second pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Easton now down 0-2 in the count with 2 away. Runner on first. Murr looking to get out of this inning. Muir with the pitch. Ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Easton. Muir into the windup and the pitch. Called ball high. 2, that'll even the count at 2s.
Muir just needs 1 strike here to retire the side. 1 out to get the bats going. Durham staying alive.
Muir gets her sign. Goes into the windup and the pitch. Called ball 3 high. Full count. Runner from first will be off on the pitch as it's 3-2 and 2 outs. Muir looking to end this inning. Muir gets a payoff pitch. Called ball 4 low. That's the second walk of the inning for Muir.
2 runners on base now, 1 at first, 1 at second. Hannah Oak stepping up to the plate, looking to bring at least one of these runners home. There's 2 outs. Durham with 2 outs has been able to score in the past. High scoring team here.
Muir into the windup and the pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 here on Oak.
Hannah Oak looking for the right pitch here, one she can send into a gap and bring some runners home.
Muir into the windup. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, drilled up the middle. That's through for a base hit. They're sending the runner from second home. The runner from first make it to third. That's an RBI base hit for Hannah Oak. With runners now at first and third and 2 outs for Durham.
Hannah Oak continuing to play just as Durham does, hitting the gaps, sneaking through fielders, and bringing runners home. A runner on first and third now, looking for another RBI opportunity, still with 2 outs. Humber trying desperately to retire the side and get some offense going for themselves.
Now batting for Durham, Kylie Schofield. She is their designated player for today. The pitch from Muir. Called strike 1.
Great pitch there to open the count.
Muir into the windup and the pitch. Called ball low. The count is 1-1 here on Schofield. Muir gets her sign and the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great pitch there. Humber doing a great job maintaining these batters, corralling that ball in at home plate so that nobody can steal home.
Muir into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 called. That will end the top of the first with a 3-0 lead for Humber.
Muir retires the side there. 3 up for Durham. Humber really has to get their bats going here, get some offense for their team, some people around the bases. They don't want Durham to run away with this game too early, as Durham has proven with their hitting and their offense that they are able to maintain and increase a lead. After this game, we have St. Clair versus Fanshawe. St. Clair undefeated going into OCAA championships. They are currently the national champion, and every individual award this year for the OCAAs was given to a St. Clair player. So clear powerhouse here, but do we have some underdogs that can take the crown from them?
Pitching for Durham here is number 29, Sydney Reddick.
Sydney Reddick has showed us that she's great batting. Now we get to see how she pitches. She hit 2 long fouls, almost home runs yesterday to the third baseline foul pole.
Reddick get ready to throw her first pitch. Leading off for Humber, Hilbert. Reddick, first pitch is a ball high.
Hibbert looking to open the game for Humber. Get some points on the board, some runners on base.
Reddick into the windup. The pitch. Strong on. Ground ball to the second baseman. Picked up on the first in time to get the out. That's one away for Humber.
Great defensive play there by Durham. They're playing great on offense, showing that they can field these balls on defense. Mind you, yesterday was very cold. Today the conditions are a lot better. These girls definitely a lot more comfortable playing today now that it's not freezing rain.
Now batting for Humber, Christina D'Angelo. Her first pitch is a called strike, 0-1 on D'Angelo.
Reddick doing a good job of finding the box now.
Reddick, second pitch is driven to center field. That's caught by the center fielder, Shelton.
Great tracking there by Shelton, center field, to get under that ball and make sure that there are no base runners.
Now batting, number 2, Alex Fiera. Reddick gets the sign. Ferreira waits the pitch. Swung on and fouled, out of play. Strike 1.
1 strike now, 2 outs. Durham looking to get back on the bats to increase their lead now.
Fiera looking to start something up here for Humber. Reddick gets her sign. Into the windup. And the pitch. Called ball low.
So 1-1 in the count with 2 outs now. Durham still up 3-0.
Reddick gets a sign into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, driven to shortstop, picked up by the shortstop on the first in time.
Another great fielding play there by Durham as they get the out. 3 up, 3 down, all fielding plays. Durham absolutely dominant after 1 inning of play. 3 up, Humber with no runs. Durham now back at bat.
It will be Mackenzie Williamson leading it off for Durham. And Muir comes back on for a second inning of work.
We're looking to have a better inning this inning. 3 runs last inning. She looks to contain Durham now. Durham looking to run away with this game. They're batting throughout these. The first day yesterday was incredible, finding gaps, getting runners on base and bringing them home. Most of them coming when they already had 2 outs. Playing with pressure, Durham does well.
Williamson now comes up to the plate with a 3-0 lead for the Durham. Muir looking for a better inning this inning than last. Gets her sign. First pitch of the inning. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Starting the inning with a strike, good for your confidence. Moore looking ready this inning.
Muir gets her side. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike 2. 0-2 on Williamson.
2 strikes now to start the inning. We're looking very strong. She needs one more to put the batter down. Humber looking to play some good defense here.
Muir gets her side. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, miss. Strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Muir.
She strikes out the first batter of the second inning. Looking to make a statement there. Gaining some confidence now. Finding her stride.
Now batting the leadoff hitter, Natalie Clemens. The pitch from Muir is called strike 1.
Clemens watches that one, thought it was a ball, called a strike, 1 out. Clemens looking to do some damage.
Muir gets her sign. Into the windup. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. Strike 2. Another 0-2 count here for Muir.
2 strikes now with 1 out. Muir looking to put another batter away here.
Clemens looking to stay alive here. Puts them in play. Here. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Muir.
2 up, 2 down. Muir strikes out 2 now. That's 2 outs. Looking for the last one. Great defense played here by Humber. Definitely looking a lot better than the first inning. Let's see if they can keep this up.
Batting now is Gracie Hearns, who had a sacrifice bunt her first time up. Muir into the windup and the pitch. Called ball 1. Muir gets her sign. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike 1. That evens the count out once.
You're finding the strike zone again, looking to strike out the third batter of the inning.
Muir with 1-1 pitch. Swung on, driven. The gap in center field, down for a base hit.
Center
That'd be
field
great.
maintains that one, brings it in. The runner stays at first. That's a base hit now for Gracie Hearns.
Durham, again, being able to manufacture hits with 2 outs in an inning.
Durham showing that pressure means nothing to them and that they actually thrive under it. Now with a runner on base, 2 outs.
Jocelyn Shelton now up. First pitch to her. High, runner takes off for second. Throw down, not in time. The runner still second. That would be a stolen base for Hearns.
Some great offense there by Hearns as she steals a base.
Shelton took a ball high there. The count is 1-0.
Hearns had 23 stolen bases this season.
2 away here. Runner on second. 1-0 pitch. Called strike 1. 1-1. Catcher throws to second base. Not in time as Hearns gets back safely. Muir has the count even at 1. Gets the sign from the catcher. Into the windup. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled off the screen for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Shelton. 2 away here with a runner on second base.
You're looking for one more pitch here to just put the inning away, get back on the bats, see if they can provide some offense for this team.
Shelton, 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off the screen again. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Muir looking to retire the side with just a strikeout. Shelton, wait for the pitch. Is ball low? Did she go? No, she did not. That will even the count at 2-2. Shelton hit a double her first time up. Looking to replicate that outcome. The pitch from Muir is a ball high. That evens the count. That's a full count with 2 away here on Shelton.
We're struggling to put away this batter. She just needs one more strike to retire the side.
Muir gets her sign. Full count pitch. Ball 4 high. That will put a runner on first and second with 2 away for the power bat, Sydney Reddick.
Humber now in a dangerous position as Sydney Reddick steps up to the plate with two runners on base, looking to get an RBI here. This is where Durham thrives. 2 outs, runners on base.
First pitch from Muir. It's ball low. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runners go halfway. They go back to their bags as the catcher recovered well. The coach and the umpire having a discussion here. All seems to be okay. Umpires call time.
Umpires now meeting at the mound for that one. Humber desperately looking for that out. Umps
Meeting
have
is
come
now
to a
over
decision.
between the umpires. No signals made. It's hard to tell what they were convening about. Play will resume.
So it seems as though the call will remain the same as a ball there. 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Sydney Reddick up at bat.
Muir with the pitch. Ball high. Runner. Quick throw back from the catcher. Making sure those runners stay put at first and second.
Back catcher doing a great job keeping the runners on base.
Reddick waits the 2-0 pitch. Swung on foul down the line.
Looking to bring a runner home here. Count is in her favor.
The pitch from Muir is driven up and out of play. Foul ball, strike 2. That'll even the count at 2s with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Reddick looking to drive in that runner from second base. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 high. That'll be full count. The runners will be off on the pitch as there's 2 outs.
Humber setting themselves up dangerously here to load the bases for a good batter.
Reddick waiting for the 3-2 pitch. Called ball 4 low. That will load the bases for Durham with 2 outs in the top of the second.
This here is a position Durham loves. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pressure is on, and they love the pressure. Here's a little meeting for the pitcher. Could they be making an adjustment? Or just
Batting
trying
now
to
will be
regain some
Abby
confidence?
Suffo with the bases loaded, looking to drive in those runs from second and third, possibly even from first. Meeting on the mound, possibly discussing the game plan for Abby Suffo here with 2 away. First pitch from Muir. Swung on, driven, right back to the second baseman. She runs into the batter and is called out on the play. That will be 3 outs for Humber as they come into bat now.
Humber finally able to retire the side there. No scoring there from Durham. Held to 0 on the inning. Now it's time for Humber to try and reclaim some of this lead. Will they be able to do it?
Leading off for Humber will be the cleanup hitter, Jess McPherson. Reddick throws her last warm-up pitch. Gets ready to face McPherson, the first baseman for Humber.
Reddick looking to continue her performance in the first inning. She did great. No scoring. Struck out some batters. Let's see if she can do it again.
3 down now for Reddick in the first. She's looking to replicate that here in the second. Her first pitch of the inning is called ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Reddick into the windup. And the pitch. Called strike 1 on the inside corner.
1-1 for Sydney Reddick as she throws a ball the first one and a strike the second one. Finding the zone now.
McPherson looking to get her team's first hit of the game. Swung on, driven, popped up behind first base. That's drifting, will drop, foul.
Foul ball as Durham's unable to get under it.
That was a tough play for either player as they had both had to run quite a distance to get to that ball. Just couldn't quite get to it.
Possibly a lack of communication there on who was getting that one. 2 strikes now as that was a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no out. Reddick looking to strike this batter out.
Reddick gets her sign. The 1-2 pitch is called ball high. That'll even the count at 2-2 on McPherson. Reddick gets her sign. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Ball driven to shortstop, up, and she catches it. That was a great catch by Easton.
The shortstop there fielding that one, able to get under it as she has to run back for it. That's 1 out now. Humber desperately needs to get their bats going, get some score on the board before Durham gets too confident and runs away with this game.
Now batting, the designated player, number 15, Riley DeVries. DeVries looking to get their team's first hit of the game. Reddick into the windup. First pitch of the at-bat. Called ball high.
Good eye there as she has to lean back. Communication between her and the pitcher. She knows it wasn't intentional. That's a ball there. 1 out.
DeVries back in the box. The pitch from Reddick. Ball too high. 2 balls, no strikes here on DeVries. Reddick gets her sign. Into the windup. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt low. 3 balls and no strikes here on DeVries.
That one in the dirt. Sydney Reddick looking to find her way again. 3 balls now, no strikes.
Interesting to see if DeVries has the green light here on the 3-0 count. The 3-0 pitch from Reddick is called ball 4 high. That's a leadoff walk for DeVries, the first base runner for Humber today.
4 straight balls there from Sydney Reddick as now Humber is on base with 1 out, looking to bring some people home, bring this game back within range.
Now batting, number 20, Amelia Russo, the shortstop. The pitch from Reddick. Called strike 1.
Reddick finding the strike zone again after walking the last batter.
Russo looking to put the runner in scoring position. Reddick gets her sign. The 0-1 pitch. It's called high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Russo. Reddick gets her sign. Into the windup. And the pitch. Swung on, driven. Down the third base side. Foul. Almost hits the third base coach. He seems to be okay.
A strong cut there as it goes just foul. 2 strikes now, 1 out. Sydney Reddick looking to bring her down. Get another out on the scoreboard. Bring them closer to getting back on the bats.
Russo looking to put that runner in scoring position. The 1-2 count. Reddick gets her sign. And the pitch. Called ball too low. That'll even the count at 2s with 1 away and 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Reddick, end of the windup, and the pitch. Ball 3 low. That'll that'll make the count full at 3 and 2 with 1 away and 1 on here.
Pitch there in the dirt.
Second.
Back catcher maintains it, keeps the runner at first.
The payoff pitch. Called strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning for Durham.
2 outs now as Sydney Reddick strikes out that batter. She looks to do the same here.
Now batting, number 9, Michaela Tuck, the catcher for Humber. Looking to drive that runner in from first base. If anything, put her in scoring position. Reddick first pitch of the at-bat. Called ball 1 high. Second pitch to Tuck. It's called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Tuck.
Sydney Reddick finding the strike zone again, looking to strike out this batter. Now with 2 outs.
Reddick gets her sign. Into the windup. Ball driven down the third base line. Fair ball. That'll go all the way to right fielder. Runner from first. It'll go to third. Throw to third. Not in time. It'll get away, but covered by the pitcher, Reddick. That's a double for Tuck. Another runner on second and third here for Humber.
Big double there as it puts 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if Humber can do what Durham is good for, scoring under pressure.
Now batting, number 1, Julie Kostush.
They need a hit.
Kostush looking to drive in those runs on second and third. First pitch in her bat in the dirt. Runner takes off from third. She'll come in safely. The throw is not in time. That will be the first run of the game for Humber. The runner from second gets into third. Now it's runner at third, 1-out count, and a 3-1 game for Durham.
Only a 2-run lead now for Durham as Humber steals home. Still a runner in scoring position. 2 outs still, now with 1 ball as that ball was dropped in the dirt.
Reddick and the windup. And the pitch. Called ball 2 outside. 2 balls, no strikes on Kostush.
Two balls here, 2 outs, no strikes. Sydney Reddick looking for that strike.
Reddick, 2-0 pitch is called high. 3 balls, no strikes here on Kostush.
3 balls. Sydney's been in this position before.
Reddick, ball 4 high. That'll put a runner on first and third with 2 away here and the bottom of the second. Now batting, number 12, Hannah Koziolek.
So as the ball was dropped there, the runner on third doesn't steal home. A runner on first and third, 2 outs. Koziolek here trying to bring those runners in. Bring this game back to within even.
Be interesting to see if Humber has any plans on moving Kostush into second base with a steal. First pitch of the at-bat from Reddick is ball 1 inside. Not much movement here from Kostush. Second pitch to Koziolek. Is ball 2 high. 2 balls, no strikes here on Koziolek. Reddick gets the 2-0 sign. Into the windup. And the pitch. Ball driven over the second baseman's head. That's down for a base hit. Runner from third comes in to score. The runner from first will just move into second. That's an RBI base hit per Coastal League.
Humber there finding the gaps. Now it's 3-2, 1-run lead for Durham. Humber bringing this game back to within 1 run. Still runners on second and first. Humber will look to bring in more runners.
Now batting the leadoff hitter, Shea Hilbert.
Durham just needs 1 out here.
She grounded out to the second baseman in her first time up. Looking to drive in that runner from second to tie the game. First pitch of her at bat is a called strike, 0-1. There are 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Reddick looking to put that third out. Pitch from Reddick. Called ball high. That's 1 ball and 1 strike here on Hilbert.
Reddick struggling a bit here to find the strike zone, looking to get back within.
Hilbert looking to tie the game with anything in the gaps here. Runners will be on the move on any contact. The pitch from Reddick. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hilbert's got to be looking for something in the middle of the plate.
Catcher comes to the mound to call a meeting with the pitcher here just to regain some confidence, let her know she's all right. Catcher returning to the plate, Sydney looking ready.
With 2 walks in the inning so far, Reddick's looking to put this batter away without having to.
Substitutions here coming as our right fielder moves to first.
Now,
Hannah Oak from first base now on into the dugout.
Suffle will come into first base for Oak. And number 12 will go into right field for Oak, for Suffle.
Kylie Schofield now in left field for Durham.
That ball was driven foul and out of play. That'll even the count, or that will make the count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners will be moving on the pitch as there are 2 out in this inning.
Sydney Reddick just needing 1 more to retire the side.
Reddick, end of the windup. The 3-2 pitch. Called ball 4. That'll load the bases for Christiana D'Angelo.
Christina D'Angelo here just needs a hit to bring in a runner. Just a base hit will score them another run, even in this game. Durham still desperately trying to get that 3rd out. Here comes the pitch.
Called strike 1.
Strong pitch there from Sydney Reddick, looking to do the same.
The 0-1 pitch from Reddick. Ball driven into the dirt, foul. That's foul ball, 0-2 on D'Angelo.
2 strikes now with 2 outs. Sydney Reddick looking to put away the side.
Reddick get. I'll make the count 1-2 here. Reddick into the windup. The pitch. Called strike 3.
Strikeout as Durham finally gets that 3rd out of the inning. 3-2 the score now as Durham still with a 1-run lead. Humber looking to close that gap. Durham now looking to get the bats going. We've seen in the other games they hit to gaps, they find those gaps, and they run the bases effectively.
It'll be Wrigley Easton to lead it off here for Durham. Muir back on the mound for a 3rd inning of work. Looking for a quick inning to bring her offense back head to the plate after that big inning, bringing the score within 1. Muir throws their last warm-up pitch of the inning as we get ready to start the third inning here. Riley Easton leading off here for Durham.
Durham here looking to increase their lead. They almost lost it in the last inning.
Pitch from Muir. Called outside. Ball 1. Muir looks in for the sun. Into the windup. And the pitch. Called strike 1. 1-1 here on Easton.
We're looking to find the strike zone like she has in the past, striking out batters.
She's got 3 strikeouts so far today. Pitch driven. Pitch to Easton. Called ball. 2-2 is the count with nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Pitch from Muir. Called ball 3. That will make the count full of 3 balls, 2 strikes. The full count pitch from Muir. Swung on and missed for a strikeout.
Muir with an excellent strikeout there to get the first out of the inning, setting a precedence. Can she keep it up?
Her 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Will we see another 3 up, 3 down scenario?
Hannah Oak now up at the big plate. She had a single her first time up. The first pitch to her is a called strike 1. Oak awaits the second pitch. Muir. Ball driven into the gap, into right field. That's down for a base hit. Runner will make it to first in time, and that's a base hit for Oak.
Hannah Oak finds the gap in opposite right field. The right fielder unable to corral the ball in time to get the out at first, but keeps the runner at first. Hannah Oak with another base hit on the game.
Kylie Schofield now coming up to hit with a runner on first and 1 away here.
Schofield was recently subbed in right field. Let's see what she can do at the plate.
The pitch from Muir. Called strike 1.
Schofield edging in, looking to hit that one, but just doesn't swing. She saw the first one.
Muir with the pitch. Ball driven foul off the screen.
Good cut there as it
Strike
just goes
2.
foul. That's 2 strikes now with 1 out. Muir putting them in a great spot to get another out here.
Muir hits the sign. The pitch. Ball high. Throw down to first. Not in time. Runner gets back safely.
A great throw there.
Listen to get to that one because the second baseman wasn't going to get there. She made a great catch by Hilbert.
Some great fielding there by Humber. Now 2 outs. Scores 3-2. Humber down 1 run. Looking to get this second out or third out. Retire the side and get back on the bats.
Now batting, number 6, Mackenzie Williamson. First pitch of her is called strike 1.
She watches that first strike. Looked like it was right in her wheelhouse. Muir has to be careful throwing ones like that again.
Second pitch to Williamson. Called strike 2.
2 down the pipe. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looking to get it right here. Muir just needs 1 more just like that.
Williamson. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's the second strikeout of this afternoon for Williamson.
3 outs there with Hannah Oak left stranded on base. Durham unable to drive in another run. Humber looking for some more offense. They had 2 runs in the last inning. Only down 1.
It'll be Alexis Fiera leading it off for Humber.
Sydney Reddick taking the mound for the third inning. She's done well so far. Gave up 2 runs last inning, 0 in the first. She has to do a good job maintaining those pitches, keeping them in the strike zone as she struggled with some walks.
Sierra grounded to the shortstop her last time up. Looking for a different outcome this time. Reddick throws her last warm-up pitch of the inning as we get set for the bottom of the third. Sierra looking to get her team started and hoping for a big inning like last. Try and tie this game or even take the lead.
Cue WWE Triple H's theme song as it is time to play the game. Batter stepping up to the plate. Sydney Reddick now receiving her signs. Time to start the bottom of the third.
Reddick into the windup and a pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
Back catcher just drops the ball there, maintains it. Nobody on base, so she is safe. She has to make sure to squeeze that ball as it comes in.
Reddick gets the sign and the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reddick. 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Drove to the shortstop. Picked up by the shortstop on to first in time to get the out. That was a great play by Riley Easton.
Great fielding there as they corral in that ground ball and get it to first. Durham doing a good job of playing defense here off that first batter. 1 out now.
Now batting Jess McPherson, who flew out to the shortstop in her last at-bat. Reddick's first pitch to her is ball high. We also have Hannah Oak warming up in the bullpen for Durham. Reddick's pitch, swung on, grounded to the third base side. That's foul ball.
Oak in the bullpen. We saw her close out the last game she played. Did an excellent job in the final inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Pitch from Reddick, swung on, drilled to the second baseman. That's through for a base hit. That was a tough play for either the first baseman or the second baseman. Off the glove of the first baseman. That was a tough play. That'll be a base hit for McPherson.
As the ball slips through 2 fielders, both dive, both unable to get it in time. Runner on first, 1 out. Humber still down a run.
Now batting, number 15, Riley DeVries. DeVries walked her first time up. First pitch of the at-bat by Reddick is a called strike, 0-1. The pitch from Reddick, swung on, fouled, out of play. At strike 2, 0-2.
2 strikes now with 1 out. Sydney Reddick looking to strike out this batter.
DeVries steps back in the box, waiting for the 0-2 pitch. Reddick, and the windup, and the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on DeVries. Reddick gets her sign into the windup, and the pitch. Called strike 3. That's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Strikeout there for Sydney Reddick, finding the strike zone again, gaining her confidence back, able to get the out there. 2 outs now.
Now
Durham
batting.
looking to retire this side.
Now batting, number 20, Amelia Russo, who struck out her first time up. First pitch to her is called strike 1.
Sydney Reddick really getting in these batters' heads as that batter swings for a strike.
Second pitch from Reddick in the at-bat. Foul tip. That was a check swing foul ball out of play. by Russo.
2 immediate strikes now for Russo. Down 0-2 in the count with 2 outs. Sydney looking to put this.
Russo looking to drive that run in from first. Pitch from Reddick. Foul ball at the plate. I'll keep this bat alive at 1-2.
Reddick able to find the strike zone there, but as the batter swings, another foul ball. Still at 2 strikes with 1 ball, 2 outs. Durham looking for a strike here.
Reddick looking to put Russo away. Gets her sign. End of the windup. And the pitch. Swung on, driven. Deep left, deep center field. That ball will be caught by the center fielder, Shelton.
3 outs now. Center fielder grabs that one, retires the side. That's 3 innings as of now, entering the top of the 4th. Durham up 3-2, 1-run lead.
Reddick ends the 3rd inning with 3 strikeouts, all looking. Which means she's freezing these batters. They're not sure what's coming out of her hand.
3-2 as we approach the halfway mark in this game. Durham looking to run away, Humber looking to claim a lead.
Here in the top of the 4th, we'll have Natalie Clemens lead it off. She's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Muir is on the mound for her 4th inning of work. The score here is 3-2 for Durham over Humber.
Clemens stepping up to the plate now, ready to start the top of the 4th. Murray looking for another strikeout, another great pitching inning. 2 donuts on the scoreboard for inning 3.
Gets her sign and the pitch. Bunt. Foul ball. Umpire calls it foul ball.
Great throw there from the catcher.
Tuck. That was a great play by Tuck. However, the ball was called foul by the home plate umpire. I'll make the count 0-1 here on Clemens. Clemens steps back in the box. The umpire at first base is cleaning off the base as it has a bunch of dirt on it. Play will now resume. First base is now cleaned off. Muir gets her sign. Goes into the windup. And the pitch is squared the bunt, but fouled off again. That one was more off the top of the bat and back to the screen for that one. The count is now 0-2 on Clemens.
Two strikes. Durham looking to get a runner on base here.
Muir with the pitch. Ball driven. That's foul out of play. Oh, it stayed in play, but foul on third base side. Clemens looking to lead off this inning, get something going here for Durham. The pitch from Muir. Ball driven. That's down for a base hit. Cut off by the right fielder. That's a leadoff base hit for Natalie Clemens.
Great hit to the gap there by Clemens. Durham getting on base.
Now batting the catcher, number 16, Gracie Hearns. She's had a sacrifice bunt and a single and a stolen base so far today. This is her third at-bat. The pitch from Muir is squared to bunt, ball missed, throw down to first, gets away from the first baseman, Muir takes off for second. Will be there in time.
Clemens able to steal the base after the missed throw at first. Now at second. Durham now in scoring position.
Hearns has a 1-0 count now. Muir goes into the windup. The 0-1 pitch is bunted again. Pitch picked up by the pitcher on the first in time to get the out. Runner from second will move into third with one away here in the top of the fourth inning.
One out now with a runner on third. Durham looking to bring this runner in.
Now batting, number 19, the center fielder, Jocelyn Shelton. She has doubled and walked so far today, being on base both of her first two at-bats. The pitch from Muir is called strike one. 0-1.
Strike there from Muir. She's been able to find the strike zone today very often.
Muir gets the sign. The 0-1 pitch is driven to the right field line. Caught by the right fielder. Runner from third tags, and she will score. That she is safe at home. That's a sacrifice fly by Shelton. That will make the score 4-2 for Durham.
2 outs now as the fielder in right catches that one, almost gets the throw to home. Just not in time as the runner is safe. We resume play as the ump cleans the base.
Humber checked to make sure the runner tagged from third. She's called safe as the umpires think that she did tag correctly, meaning she did not leave before the ball was caught. Now batting, the pitcher, number 29, Sydney Reddick. Reddick so far today has a single and a walk. Looking to help her own cause at the plate. Ball driven down the left field line, foul. I'll be strike one, but that ball was ripped down the line.
No more runners on base for Durham, looking to get back out there. Down 2 outs. We know what they do here. Under pressure, they're great. They love being in this position with 2 outs. Pitcher Sydney Reddick at the plate.
Muir gets her sign. The 0-1 pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Reddick. Muir pitches to Reddick. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Reddick.
Muir looking for 1 more strike to get the out on the inning. Durham scored once this inning. 4-2 lead for Durham.
Muir in the windup and the pitch. Swung on, popped up, left field side, has out of play and foul.
That ball is gone.
It's long gone into the bushes. That ball is not coming back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out here. Reddick at the plate. Pitch from Muir is called ball too low. That'll even the count at 2-2 with 2 away here in the top of the 4th.
A low ball there as Sydney Reddick keeps a good eye on that.
Reddick waits the 2-2 pitch. Muir. Ball swung on, fouled out of play. Keeps the bat alive at 2-2.
Reddick doing a great job staying alive, staying on the plate.
Muir gets her sign. The 2-2 pitch. Called ball 3 low. That'll make the count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Check to see if she swung. She did not. The count remains full. Muir with the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. That ball's towards the fence. Out of play, foul.
Sydney.
The count will remain full at 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away here in the top of the 4th.
Staying alive like the Bee Gees. Sydney Reddick with another foul ball, raising the pitch count and staying at the plate.
Muir looks in for the sign. 3-2 pitch. Ball driven. That's down. Picked up by the second base on the first. No throw. She holds the throw. The runner is safe. That's a base hit for Sydney Reddick.
Reddick now on base with 2 outs. Durham in a position they love. Looking to score here, bring a runner home.
Abby Suffel up now. She's gone out to 3rd and 2nd so far today. She's looking to change the outcome here in this at-bat. The runner on first. The pitch from Muir is a ball high. Muir gets the sign and the pitch. Ball fouled, out of play. Strike 1. Muir gets the sign from Tuck. The pitch. Squared to bunt, not in time. Throw back to first. She's back in there safely at first base. Tuck tried to throw her out at first after a big lead. She got back safely.
2 balls now, 1 strike, 2 outs. Muir looking to put this batter away.
Muir into the windup and the pitch. That's ball 3 low. 3 balls, 1 strike for Suffel. She's looking to put a ball in play or get a walk here to extend this inning for Durham. Muir looking to come back in this at bat to get the out to end the inning. Muir gets a sign from Tuck into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. That'll make the count full. The runner will be off on the pitch as there's 2 outs here in the inning.
We're looking for 1 more to retire the side.
Muir looks in for the sign. Into the windup. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, drilled to the second baseman. Caught by Kostush.
3 outs there as Humber is able to retire that. Coming out with the bats, they're down 2, still within range, looking to bring this game back. They have not led at any point in the game, but looking to change that here.
Michaela Tuck will lead it off here for Humber.
We saw Hannah Oak in the bullpen warming up last inning. Could she be taking the mound right now? Or will Sydney Reddick be given another chance?
And it will be Sydney Reddick out for her 4th inning of work. So far in today's outing, Reddick has 3 strikeouts, all looking, freezing these Humber batters. Quick meeting on the mound for the start of the inning.
Don't stop the party.
Lead it off there for Humber. First pitch of the inning from Reddick is called strike 1. 0-1 here on Tuck.
Reddick starting the bottom of the 4th with a strike.
Hearns gives Reddick the sign into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, drilled to third base and through for a base hit. That's a fair ball. Runner from first takes a wide turn at first base. Will go back to the bag. third baseman tried to spear that ball, just missed it on the play. Now batting, Julie Kostush. Pitch from Reddick, ball high. Big jump there from Tuck on first base. Humber looking to put her into scoring position. Kostush awaits the second pitch to the at-bat. Pitch from Reddick. Ball driven deep in the gap. That ball is caught by the left fielder. What a catch.
Great jumping
Clemens.
catch there by Clemens to get that ball, get under it. Has to make a small leap, but she makes it. That's 1 out now. Durham looking good on the defensive end.
Now batting, Hannah Kozalek here for Humber. She's going to try and put that runner into scoring position or even possibly score. The first pitch of that bat from Reddick is squared to bunt, called strike one. Pulled back. Bunt was pulled back there by Kozalek. Count is now 0-1 with 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch from Reddick is ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Kozalek. Reddick gets the sign from Hearns. Her pitch, ball drilled foul on third base line. Runner there was off on contact. She goes back to first. 1 ball, 2 strike count here on Kozalek. Reddick looks in for the sign, goes into the windup, and the pitch. Ball drilled down the right field line. That's fair. Runner from first. She'll make it all the way to third. She stops at third. That's a 1-out double for Kozalek.
Great hit there to put 2 runners in scoring position. Humber looking better on the offensive end than they did at the start of the game. 1 out.
Now runners on second and third.
Hannah Oak now checking into the game.
Coming into the game for Reddick. Number 9, Oak, comes into the game. 29, Reddick, will move over to first base. As Suffolk will move back into right field.
Durham gearing up to get started now. 1 out with Hannah Oak stepping in. She's got 2 runners on base, 1 at second, 1 at third, both in scoring positions for Humber. Humber down 2 runs.
Defensive changes here for Durham. Oak will come in to pitch. Reddick will move over from pitcher to first. And Suffolk will back into right field. Now batting for Humber, the leadoff hitter, Shea Hilbert.
A called ball there for the first pitch of Oak's game.
Oak looking to get into a groove. Second pitch is ball drilled to the second baseman, picked up on the first, throw to home, not in time, gets away from the catcher. That run will score. That will make the score 3-2 for Durham. Humber cutting that lead in half.
The throw to first gets the runner out at first, but unable to make the throw from first to home as it goes over the catcher. That's another run, 4-3. Durham still in the lead, but only by 1 run now. Humber making a comeback.
Let's see if Oak can strand that runner at third. First pitch of the at-bat for D'Angelo is a swinging strike. 0-1.
Oak throws low and fast compared to Sidney Reddick's high and fast.
Goes in the windup. Pitch swung on, fouled. 0-2 on D'Angelo.
In the dirt, the runner stays at third.
D'Angelo looking to drive in that run from third, tie this game. Oak looking to prevent that. Bring the Durham bats back up to the plate. The 0-2 pitch to D'Angelo. Swung on and missed. What a pitch by Oak. That was some filthy off-speed pitch. That caught D'Angelo way out in front.
2 fastballs and possibly a changeup to strike out the batter. That's 3 outs. Humber down 1 run. Durham coming out for some more offense. 3 more innings of play.
Mira comes back out for her 5th inning of work. Nobody currently warming up for Humber at this moment. It'll be Riley Easton to lead it off here for Durham. She has walked and struck out so far today.
Murr's still on the plate. This is now her 5th inning pitching. Looking to keep up this good effort. Still down 1. Humber needing some defense here. Durham needing some offense to increase this lead. As we've seen Humber sneaking back, it looks as though no lead is safe.
It'll be Riley Easton to lead it off here for Durham. Muir gets set to throw a first pitch. Seems to be discussion between the umpires and the coach. It's a bit of a delay here.
Looks as though they're going to redo the batter's box.
Looks as if the lines from the batter's box are so faded that they might be able to redo it. Ground screw on here to fix up those batter's box. We're uneven from the batters so far this game. Muir this season had a 1.45 ERA, 5 wins, and for her season as a pitcher. She had 38 innings pitched with only 8 earned runs. She finished off the season with 40 strikeouts. After the conclusion of this game, we'll have the game between Fanshawe and St. Clair. The winner of these two games will play each other, and the loser of these two games will play each other.
The loser of the 2 games played today will fight for bronze tomorrow. The winners of the 2 games today fighting for gold here at OCAA Championships Women's Softball.
These two teams. So the 2 teams here today who lose their in the first 2 games will go on to play each other. 2 teams who win the first 2 games will go on to play each other. Then there'll be an undefeated game. The winner of the undefeated game will get a bye to the finals. The loser of the undefeated game will play the winner of the 2 teams who lose in the first 2 games. First pitch from Muir. Muir. Into the windup and the pitch. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here, second pitch is swung on and missed by Easton.
2 strikes here from her. No outs to start the top of the 5th.
1 ball, 1 strike here on Easton. The pitch from Muir. Swung on, drilled, center field. That's dropped for a base hit for Easton. Great diving effort there by the center fielder, Koza Lake. Just couldn't quite come up with the ball.
Center fielder diving for that one. Just hits the palm of her hand. Not the right part of her glove. Almost has it. Runner on first now for Durham.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 9, Hannah Oak. First pitch is called ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Muir. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Oak. Pitch from Muir. Squared to bunt. Down to the third baseline. Picked up with third base on first in time to get the out. Runner will move from first to second into scoring position as a sacrifice bunt there for Hannah Oak.
Out at first out of the inning for Humber. Runner in scoring position for Durham, now on second.
Now batting, number 12, Kylie Schofield. She is the designated player today. She played 2 innings in right field as Oak warmed up to pitch. First pitch to her is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch from Muir. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
2 strikes now collected from her. 1 out, looking to get the strikeout here. How's the batter
so
swinging?
far today is 0 for 2 with the strikeout and fly out to right field. The pitch from Muir. Did she go? Yes, she did. That strike 3 call on a check swing by Schofield. Now batting, the second baseman, number 6, Mackenzie Williamson. She has struck out in her first 2 at-bats so far today. Looking to change that in this at-bat. Pitch from Muir. This ball driven right back to the pitcher. Caught on a line by Muir.
Muir continues to have a great game as she catches a line drive at the mound for out number 3. Retiring her side. Now they get some bats going. Bottom of the 5th here. Humber down 1 run. Score is 4-3. Durham over Humber.
Humber will have the meat of their order coming out. 3, 4, 5. Fiera to lead it off, followed by McPherson and DeVries. Oak back out on the mound for a second inning of work. Oak throws their final warm-up pitch as we get set for the bottom of the fifth inning. St. Clair and Fanshawe are getting ready for their game following this one behind us. As we get set here for the bottom of the fifth inning between Humber and Durham. The winner, Durham so far is leading 4-3. Humber looking to change that. Alex Fiera here to lead it off. First pitch from Oak. Ball drilled to the shortstop, through for a base hit. That'll be picked up by the left fielder. Throw it into second, caught off as a leadoff base hit for Alex Fiera.
Clemens in left field maintaining that one as it slipped past the shortstop.
Diving effort there by Easton, just couldn't quite come up with the ball. Now batting Jess McPherson, the cleanup hitter. She squares the bunt early, pulls back, and swings, and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 pitch. T. McPherson swung on and missed for strike two. 0-2. Oak. 0-2 count here on McPherson. Gets your sign. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Another off-speed pitch there from Oak.
One out now.
Oak really effectively changing speed so far with 2 strikeouts on 2 pitches where the batter was well out in front of the ball. Now batting, Riley DeVries. She is the designated player for today. Oak goes into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike one. DeVries has walked and struck out so far today.
Oak making it very hard for these batters to hit as she throws them low and fast.
DeVries awaits the 0-1 pitch. Ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike here on DeVries. Oak goes for the windup pitch. Called strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on DeVries with a runner on first and 1 away here.
Another strike there as Oak continues to paint that strike zone. Comfortable on the mound here.
The pitch from Oak. Swung on, drilled through for a base hit into right field. Bobbled by the right fielder. Runner will go from first to third on the play. That'll be a base hit for DeVries, and the runner will end up at third after the bobble from the right fielder. Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Amelia Russo, with runners on first and third, with 1 away here. Durham looking for a double play ball or a strikeout, trying to keep those runners there in their position. Try not to allow that tying run to score. First pitch from Oak is called strike one. 0-1 on Russo.
Continuing to find that strike box here.
Oak goes from the windup. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike two. No
Two
balls, 2
strikes
strikes
now
here.
for Oak as she looks to put away another batter.
Oak looks in for the sign. The 0-2 pitch is ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Russo. Got Tuck on deck, who has a double and a single. You'd like to see her come up with 2 away here. The pitch from Oak. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oak keeping that one low as it slides under the bat of the batter. Finding the strike zone, taking them down.
Now batting, number 9, the catcher, Michaela Tuck. She has doubled and singled in her at-bat so far today. She's looking to continue that performance in this at-bat. The pitch from Oak is called strike 1.
Oak really finding her confidence here as she's maintaining that strike zone, keeping them inside.
Oak looks in for the sign. Goes into the windup. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 on Tuck.
Oak really is in the head of these batters. You see the batter having to calm down after that miss.
Oak looks in for the sign. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on. Down the line. Picked up at the third baseman. On to first. In time to get the out. That's 3 outs here for Humber. They strand runners on first and third with 2 base hits in the inning. However, they're unable to tie the game. The score remains 4-3. Durham over Humber.
2 donuts there on the scoreboard as both teams in that inning unable to score. Some great defense from the pitching. Muir and Oak doing a great job on the mound. Muir has pitched 5 innings straight. Will she pitch the 6th? Oak continuing to dominate after 2 innings on the mound now.
It will be Murr back on the mound for 6th inning of work. She's trying to keep that score at 4.
2 more innings of play here for Durham and Humber. Humber's still looking to crawl back. 1 down. Durham stepping up to bat here. Can they increase their lead, or will it be another scoreless inning for Durham?
Muir throws her last warm-up pitch as we get set for the top of the 6th inning. Durham energized and ready to bat here in the 6th. A little Samoa Joe action going on here in the background. Batting now, the leadoff hitter, Natalie Clemens. The pitch from Muir, called strike 1.
Pretty obscure wrestler,
Muir gets her sign. Into the windup, the pitch. Ball popped up to the pitcher. Under is Muir. She makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Another ball right to the pitcher there. Muir able to get right under it. She catches that one. That's 1 out on the inning. First batter up. First player out to start the top of the 6th.
Gracie Hearn's here to bat now for Durham. Muir looks in for the pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 here on Hearns. Muir gets her sign. Goes into the windup. The pitch. Swung on down the line. First baseman picks it up. Runs the bag in time to get the out. That's 2 away here. 2 quick outs here for Humber.
Good hustle there by the Durham batters. She almost gets to first in time. First baseman there to get the out. Tagging the base there.
Umpires convening here. Unclear what that discussion was about. The umpire made the safe single.
The umpire there keeping the call. Strange signal there. That's 2 outs now.
Unclear what went on there. Now batting Jocelyn Shell. She has walked, doubled, and had a sacrifice fly so far today. Pitch to Shelton. Swung on, popped up, right field side. That ball is out of play, foul.
Close to our cameras.
1 ball, 1 strike here.
They
On
do not
Shelton.
hit.
Power hitter Reddick on deck. Looking for a chance here to hit. Pitch to Shelton. Ball driven into the gap. That's down for a base hit. Gets by the left fielder. That runner will go to second. Throw in from the center fielder. Not in time. The runner is safe at second. That's his second double of the afternoon for Shelton.
Big double there for Durham again. We've mentioned this earlier in the game, but when they have their 2 outs and a player on base, they're usually able to bring someone home, especially with a big hitter like Sydney Reddick stepping up to the plate. She's hit a bunch of fouls to that third base line. Most of them have the distance to go. Let's see
Batting
what she can do.
Sydney Reddick. She's the power hitter for Durham. Her first pitch of her is a ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes here on Reddick. Runner on second here in Shelton after her double. Muir gets her sign and the pitch. Did she go? Yes, she did. Called on the swing there for Reddick.
Reddick gets
1-1.
called reaching for that one. She didn't know if she wanted to swing on it, hesitated, and it gets through. That's 1 strike, 1 ball, 2 outs. We were looking to strike her out here.
Muir into the windup and the pitch. Ball popped up, out of play, foul.
Sydney Reddick doing what she does best, staying at the plate with 2 strikes. Running
Reddick.
up that pitcher count.
Reddick with a great 2-strike approach here. Gets ready for the pitch from Muir. Ball driven to the third baseman. Picked up onto first in time to get the out.
A hard hit that bounces out of the third baseman's glove. Thankfully, she's quick enough to grab it and get the out at first. Humber keeping Durham scoreless for 2 straight innings now. As we move into the bottom of the 6th, Humber looking to make some waves, come back in this game, still down 1. The score is 4-3, Durham winning.
Julie Kostouche will lead it off here for Humber. Trying to get a rally going to either tie the game or take the lead. Preferably for Humber to take the lead. Oak back on the mound for a 3rd inning of work. Looking to continue the trend. She struck out 2 batters last inning, both swinging. 3 strikeouts so far in the game for Oak. Produces a lot of ground balls here so far. Oak getting ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning with Julia Kostouche coming up to play. Pitch from Oak. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
Swing and a miss for a strike one to start the bottom of the sixth. Oak coming out strong as she does.
Controlling the tempo and the pace of this inning. Gets her sign. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Kostus. Oak into the windup, the pitch. Ball low. 2 balls and a strike.
High on the previous pitch, low on this one. Adjusting too much here.
Oak into the windup, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. That'll
Oak.
even the count at 2s for Kostus.
Finding her groove. 1 high, 1 low, then back where she needs to be.
Kostus gets her sign. The 2-2 pitch. Ball driven into center field. That's down for a base hit. Picked up by the center fielder. Into the field quickly. That's a base hit for Kostus.
A nice gap hit there for a 2-2 count. Puts a runner on base for Humber.
Koziolek here. The runner on first. Has singled and doubled so far today. Pitch from Oak. Bunt. Picked up by the catcher. On to first. In time to get the runner. Runner from first will go to second on the sacrifice bunt by Koziolek.
1 out now as they get the runner at first. Runner now in scoring position for Humber.
Now comes the top of the order here for Humber and Shea Hilbert. She's walked and grounded out twice so far today. Oak into the windup. Into the pitch is called low. Ball 1. Oak into the windup. The pitch. Ball high. Two balls, no strikes here on Hilbert. Oak into the windup. The pitch. Bunt. Down the right in front of the pitcher. On to first. Not in time. The runner is safe. That's a bunt single for Hilbert. There's now runners on first and third here with 1 out and the bottom of the 6th.
A great bunt there with no sacrifice needed as the runner gets the first, a runner on third, 1 in scoring position. Humber will look to advance the runner in first to second to get 2 in scoring position. 1 out. They look to come back in this game. They're down 4-3. Durham having a meeting at the mound.
And really,
some confidence back for Hannah Oak.
Really, that was a perfectly placed bunt. Right in front of the mound. Far enough from the pitcher that she can come and get it. Far enough from the catcher that she had to take a couple strides to come out and get it.
A textbook play to say the least from Humber there.
Christiana D'Angelo here with runners on first and third. The bottom of the 6th with 1 out. The pitch from Oak is called strike 1. Big lead there by Hilbert. She stays at first. Infield in here for Durham. Oak looks in, gets her sign, delivers the pitch. Ball popped up, center field. She's under it, makes a catch. No runners tagged as that ball was not deep enough for any advancements by the runners.
Center field tracking another fly ball on the game with a great throw into home to keep the runner on third.
That was a huge out there for Oak as now there are 2 away with Alexis Fiera. Fiera has grounded out to the shortstop twice and has a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat to Fiera is called strike 1. Another big lead there by Hilbert. No advancement so far.
Hannah Oak really in a groove here with 2 outs, still 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position, 1 on first.
Oak into the windup, the pitch. Called strike 2. 0-2 on Fiera.
2 strikes in a row now, looking to retire this
Ferreira.
side to go into the last inning with a lead.
Ferreira looking to drive in that tying run. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off the screen. Count remain 0-2.
Humber staying alive here, trying to bring that run in. They're not going to get a better chance to tie the game than they do now. With a runner on third, they just need a base hit.
Ferreira waits the pitch. It's a ball high. Runner takes off from first. She's in there safely without a throw. That'll be a defensive indifference as there was no throw to second made.
2 runners now in scoring position.
The next pitch, hold a ball. That'll even the count at 2s for Ferreira.
A great pitch, could have been called either way there.
Oak gets her sign into the windup. The pitch swung on. That's drilled into the center field and caught by the center fielder Shelton. That's a huge out there as the game remains 4-3 for Durham.
Another day, another dollar. Center field making a great textbook play right under that ball, making sure to catch it. They've been active, they've been under them.
That's the 4th play there made by Shelton so far in this game. It'll be Abby Suffle here to lead it off for Durham.
Humber's Muir taking the mound again. Could this be a full game pitched for her? We're going into the final inning of play here. 4-3 for Durham. Humber will have one opportunity after this to bring the game back. But if they can't contain Durham here,
it might be tough. As Oak really seems to be in her groove, even with runners in scoring position, she doesn't seem to be too rattled. So,
with a runner on third, Oak keeping the ball in the strike zone, keeping the ball in play, letting her fielders get active.
A meeting between the coach of Durham and the umpires. Possible changes coming. We'll wait and see as they have the scorecard out. Possibly a change in a pinch hitter or a runner. Yet to be seen. But as of now, Abby Suffle, number 22, to lead it off. Suffle has flown out in all of her 3 at bats so far today. Pitch from Muir, swung on and missed. Strike 1.
We're continuing this dominant pitching performance.
Suffle steps back in the box, awaits the pitch. Muir squares the bunt down to up the middle, onto first in time to get the out.
A well-placed bunt there, but the pitcher grabs it. Muir getting the throw to first, getting the out at first. That's 1 out here. Humber doing good work on defense to make sure Durham can't increase this lead any more than they have already.
Right idea there, trying to get a runner on base. Just bunted it a little too hard. Now we have Riley Easton here at the plate. Her first pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Riley Easton waits the pitch. Ball drilled to the first baseman. Caught for the second out of the inning.
2 quick outs here. Humber doing great on defense. Looking to put away this Durham team.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 9, Hannah Oak, looking to help her cause.
Hannah Oak having an excellent all-around game today.
She has 2 singles and a sacrifice bunt so far today. So she's 2 for 2. First pitch drilled to the shortstop, picked up by the shortstop on the first in time to make a play. That was a great play by Russo.
Excellent job there by Humber, keeping Durham scoreless for the last 3 innings. 3 donuts on the board now for Durham in inning 5, 6, and 7. Humber down 1 run going into the final inning of play.
It's do or die time now here for Humber, as they've got 3 more chances to score 1 more run. 3 more outs. As is a one-run game here in the top of the 7th.
Durham, who had a 3-run lead in the first inning, gave up 2 runs in the second. Score was tied. Score was never tied, sorry. Durham has maintained this lead by 1 the whole game.
Scoring summary so far, Durham led off the first inning with 3 runs. Humber came back in the bottom of the second with 2. Durham then scored 1 in the 4th to get a 2-run lead. And then Humber scored 1 right back to make it 4-3. Ever since then, we've been scoreless.
Both teams have been
threatening.
defense.
Both teams have been threatening on the base pass, but since the 4th inning, there have been no converted runs. Both teams playing excellent defense and excellent pitching with runners on base. Leading off here for Humber, number 8, the first baseman, Jess McPherson. First pitch to her is swung on and fouled for strike 1.
Great pitch there by Oak. Really has to control her speed.
McPherson so far today has a ground out, a strikeout, and a single. Oak into the windup. The pitch swung on up the middle, snagged by the shortstop on the first in time for the out. 1 away here for Durham.
1 quick out for Durham. Durham, again, they're leading by 1. If they can hold Humber here, they will win the game. Humber just needs 2 runs to win.
Riley DeVries up to bat now, has walked, struck out, and singled so far today. Oak looks in with the sign, into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, grounded, third baseman picked up on the first in time to get the second out. 2 quick outs here for Durham.
Durham really looking to put this game away. They're great under pressure, and the pressure is definitely on. They now have 2 outs.
Humber is
Up
now down
1.
to their last out with Amelia Russo up to bat, who has struck out twice and flown out to center. Her first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. The Durham fielder is really encouraging their pitcher, looking for this last out. The second pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and fouled. A bit of an excuse me swing there
2
by
quick
Russo.
strikes. Hannah Oak has now accumulated. 1 more is needed for a win here.
Russo. An 0-2 count here. Oak with the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Game, set,
Durham
match
has won.
1. Durham takes the win, 4-3. Hannah Oak closing out with an exceptional pitching performance. She stepped in and not a single run was scored.
Quite an upset here, folks. The number 2 seed has been beaten by the number 3 seed. And they will face, Durham will now face the winner of Fanshawe versus St. Clair. And Humber will face the loser of Fanshawe and St. Clair.
Stay tuned in as we have number 1 undefeated St. Clair facing up against the host Fanshawe College for your 2022 OCAA Women's Softball Championships. Remember, the championship game will take place tomorrow. Still some games to be played as we now enter game number 4.
I'm Stevie Dom.
I'm Ben Wright.
And we'll be right back for game 2.